in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
And it's Carter in at the 3 spot.
I knew it would be a struggle. They would go into
difficult defending Zach Randolph. He said Randolph's especially tough because he's not have our hands full trying to slow him down. Guys, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Clutch, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. 6-point game. Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here is Miles. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pick up by Hill. Clock at 4. Can they get it? And it's Miles missing. And we know the Marc Gasol was one of the most sought-after free agents this past summer. Clark all along most figured he'd be back in Memphis.
Yep, a winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in Memphis while his brother Powell.
Here's Clutch. He's got 10, and he gets it to go.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups right now.
By Hill and George, here we go. Can't capitalize on the good screen.
In that game, the first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head. Oh, listen, no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol is the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a great teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about developing chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
Here's George following the score by Vince Carter. Rejected by Gasol. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now, here is Hill. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Clutch. Oh, wow. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's Hill. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Pacers trail by 18. Down low, Gasol with the steal. And another fast break for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're running.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Ellis, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Hill. On the wing, Ellis swiped it away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
8 points in a row for them in the transition game, and they're feeling it right now. They're in a nice flow.
Yeah, look at the pressure they are putting on the defense. Everybody's filling lanes. This is just fun to watch.
Hill passes to Hill. Pick up by Hill. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very... Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, man.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals. And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Memphis known for how tough they are at home, but they were equally tough, Clark, on the road last season.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one. And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Clutch. Sinks the triple. Clutch has got 7 now in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They set the pick. Here's Ellis. Fires from 14. Can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Hill. Poked away and taken away by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. But they'll get another chance. Shot's good. Allen's got his first points of the game. And so it's Memphis with it. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Clutch gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
You look at Clutch, he's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Some changes for Indiana. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis.
Rodney Stuckey.
Another steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clutch. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Another steal. And another fast break for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're running. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Another steal. .144 left now here in the second. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Clutch has got 38 points.
Man, has this offense been running, I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
In the corner, Miles with it. Indiana again missing. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that 4th or 5th option in the offense. And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
The drive by Hill. Step back and squared up. Hill's got 6 points.
You know, going back to Mario Chalmers last year, guys, I mean, having to take on more of a scoring role was tough for him. His field goal percentage dropped 50 points from the season before. His three-point percentage dropped even more. His assist numbers were down. Well, I bet you part of that was the fact LeBron was no longer there.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
George against Randolph. Outside, George. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Good on the baseline, Jay. Stuckey's got his first basket of the night. Clutch. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter.
And through the first half up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that